What's good? We about to do a late one tonight. What's good? Felix Nunez, what's going on, man? Finally got a little break in the evening time, man. I've been wanting to do one in the talk. I've been wanting to do a live stream in the evening for a while, but the schedule wasn't working out. So I thought I would hit cats up and see who we can talk to about these welterweights and stuff, man. I hope all is well with you, Felix. If it's just me and you, it's just me and you. We can roll with it. Yeah, man, I'm sitting here listening to this other channel do a live stream, and I was like, man, I am not feeling this. So, man, I listened to 78 Sports TV's video today about Keith Thurman and Terrence Crawford. I thought it was really illuminating, man. My man thinks that it can happen, but we'll see. What's good, man? Yeah, man, we're going to do it late tonight, man. Just for a little while, man. I just thought I'd sit down and talk to people. I know this ain't my usual time, but I didn't see anybody else in the LDBC up and running. So I thought I'd roll. What's good with you, Blade? What's blazing in sports? I got to check you out on the stream, man. We got to do one pretty soon. LT Green, what's good, man? I'm chilling, man. I just want to, what's going on, Brian Taylor? Man, my biggest thing that I like, CMD boxing reports, was good, man. Oh, African King was good, man. Chilling. I'm excited, man, because I get to talk about welterweights. That's good. What's blazing in sports, man. I got to check out another one of your live streams, man. It's been a while. I just been so busy. But, man, we get to talk about the welterweight division, and I'm just happy about it, man. Even though stuff ain't, really going the way I want it to. Like, I want the fights now. Still, man, I'm excited, man, that the energy is building. 503 Lion, man. See, I knew I needed to go on at nighttime, man. I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on, Voice TV? Chilling. Sean Davis was good, man. Yeah, man. So I just wanted to talk about this. Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, I guess, said some stuff about Terrence Crawford, or Keith Thurman said something about Terrence Crawford, and then my man 78 Sports TV, shout out to 78 Sports TV. Hey, what's going on, Daryl Zapata? Chilling, man. We slowly getting into the building. This is a little bit of an off time, so we'll roll. Haplotype, what's going on? Lynn Mad, what's going on, my man? How you feeling? Got a little grass. I'm gonna do something for you real quick, just so you know what my mindset is right now. I don't usually do this, but shout out, man. I got my little sip, chilling in my new office. Feeling good, man. So I want to talk to y'all for a minute. Now I'm going to get up off this camera. But I wanted to say what's up to you real quick, man. I'm having a good time, man. Oh, yes, sir. Salute to you, Haplotype. Erwin Hearn 3. What's good, man? What's good, man? Dude, I'm really glad we had that conversation, Erwin Hearn. I appreciate you coming to the channel, man. We started off a little rocky. I said, never seen you before. That's me, man. I said, headed to work, about to watch you go in. And look, man, I'm chilling. Lynn Mann said, congrats, thanks, man. Oh, Daryl Zapata said, damn, I wonder what you look like. There you go, man. That's me. Hey, where you at, African King? You in the UK? What is that, 7 hours up from here? Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll show it for a second, man. But as you know, I just wanted to I'm getting my little sip on. Little red wine. I swear, I said I wanted to drink for a year, but I gave that shit up. But I said, I just won't drink anything hard. You know how you just get, you cheat. Square business. Yes, sir, LT Green. So, look, man, my thing is I wasn't going to do a video, man, because I wanted to have conversations with people, man. If y'all want to talk about anything specifically, let me know, man. Oh, what's good? It said, what's blazing sports? Said I put my kid to bed and got me a little sip on myself. That's what's up, man. Got my wax bubbling. What's the wax? What's the wax? What's the wax bubbling? You gotta let me know what that is, man. So yeah, man, look, I got on Sean Porter earlier today, man, and I got a lot of comments about having gotten on Sean Porter. And people saying, Sean Porter ain't ducked him yet and all that, man. Oh, THC, that's what's up. Man, I wish I could. I can't do that, man. I can't do it. Oh, Harold Jones said, evening, King. Didn't get the notice. Yeah, I just jumped on here real quick, man, all out the blue. But yeah, man, I got a little hit on oh man, Brian Thomas said the wax burns so clean. Damn, boy, Man, I can't do that no more. But hey, y'all make me curious on the regular when you start talking about it. So stop talking about it. It said 503 Lions said your Sean Porter video was fire. Keep that going. Yeah, man, I'm switching on to this welterweight subject. That's my weight class. That's the weight class that I love, man. That's my other than I guess heavyweight is probably my favorite weight class, but it's just been so long before there's been any good weight, any heavyweights. The wax dude is at THC, was Blazing the Sports. It's that THC, I do believe, is what they're talking about. Nicholas Mapp, Crawford is a new boogeyman of the welterweight division. Pound changed my mind. No, he ain't a boogeyman because he ain't the one everybody's ducking. He ain't the one everybody's ducking. The boogeyman is the same boogeyman. It's Errol Spence. The way that I see it, Errol Spence is still a boogeyman. But I do want to, Domo Heezy said facts. I appreciate y'all. I ain't gonna get on. I'm not gonna get on Terrence Crawford too bad though. You know what I mean? Probably just primarily because I don't feel like it, man. Oh, yeah, but Gregor Bach said 2:20 a.m. here and get a surprise evening with Fanon. Yeah, man, we just doing a little late. I didn't see any LDBC chats on. So I was like, shoot, I'm about to jump on here real quick because I didn't hear anybody else out. I think everybody's trying to do mornings and stuff now. TJ Wilkins, what's good, man? But I don't think Terrence Crawford is a boogeyman, dude. Terrence Crawford's got to beat somebody at 147 pounds. He ain't done it yet. But I do want to clarify for people because the chat that I just came from, I was like, man, do these dudes not pay attention to what the hell's going on? So I guess they just didn't know. They're like, why in the world would Errol Spence go off like that on Terrence Crawford? Dog, that shit is well known, dude. Felix Nunez said, Fanon, did you check out Blood's new video? He went scorched earth on all the welterweights. Yeah, dog. Hey, man, I don't even have to see his videos, man. I be having conversations with Blood. Blood changed his name. He changed his channel name, dog. I was like, God, dog, now I got to remember to say your new channel name. Yeah, man, I know he went off on these cats. He's like, man, he can't support any of these dudes because they need to fight. And I agree 100%, man. But, it's going to take me a little bit of time. What's good, God Boxing Corner? What's good, man? Dude, I just saw you over there on that other live stream that was going on, man. I tried to say what's up to you. I don't know if you saw I said what's up to you on that stream. When they said they didn't know why Errol Spence went off on Terrence Crawford like that. He went off on Terrence Crawford like that because Bomac was on Trill Boxing Talk in the morning. Check it out, 8:30 Central every day, Monday through Friday. Yes, sir, Syndicate J. That's why I went off on him because Bomac, and I like Bomac, I ain't dissing him, went off, said some shit half-cocked about Errol Spence. And that's a channel, and Errol Spence heard it. And then Fred from Barbershop Conversations went up and talked to him. See, because cats are pushing conversations, man. They're not just following people around with a camera, dog. And just, I don't even care about that shit anymore, man. All that stuff going on back and forth with, and this is what Blood Boxing was talking about. All that stuff going back and forth with them kids playing around. I don't care about those kids playing around. And I'm not gonna get all upset about the fact that those kids were acting goofy and having fun. Two's talking about, they were drinking and this and that. Maybe they were drinking, maybe they weren't drinking. I don't know. But I tell you this, ain't a damn lie come out of their mouth. Ain't a lie come out of their mouth. And hey, man, if they were drinking, they were drinking. But no lies came out their mouth. Crawford is about to cherry pick for another 3 years. Oh, man, that's what he's going to get it. Yep, absolutely. But hey, man, there's going to be beef between the Crawford fans and the Errol Spence fans for several years. So one of them dudes get beat, man, or somebody leaves the weight class, and that's what I'm thinking. These guys are hoping. They're hoping Errol Spence Jr. leaves the weight class. 503 Lion says, "Yo, yeah, I think I did that, man. Crawford's about to cherry pick for another 3 years. Yeah, he could, man." Haplotype Blood is now retro boxing and documentaries. Yes, sir. He need to be Blood's boxing in documentaries. Blood's retro boxing. Man, come on, man. Keep the name Blood. Daryl Zapata said, Fanon, you think Porter will take Spence next? He flipped the script after the ring interview. No, I don't think he'll take him next. I think he's going to try to coast out with that belt. That's what I think. I think he's going to try to coast out with the belt. That's my belief. He admitted to being dishonest talking to the crowd, where Errol Spence got in the ring, called him out, and said, look, just like you said you wanted Danny Garcia, you got your fight. I'm calling you out the same way. He should have put a finger in the dude's forehead and pushed. Shit. So they would have had to really throw him, because that's what that was the difference between Sean Porter. Sean Porter acted like he wanted to fight the dude. Wawa said a lot of athletes drink, not a big deal. I mean, I don't know if the dude was drinking or not, man. Nicholas Mapp said Errol made one mistake: never downplay a potential opponent. That can mess with potential earnings in a fight against said opponent if fans don't believe the hype. I agree with that. There's a lot of cats that do that, man, and I agree 100%. But Errol Spence said that he thinks Terrence Crawford is a great fighter. But here's my thing, man. I would have said, if I was Errol Spence, not in the ring, and all that stuff, but I'm saying if I could have gave him a pen and paper and said, hey, man, what are you trying to express? Oh, you're trying to express this. Say it like this. You have never fought anybody that could beat the people that I fought. And I think he's got an argument for that, man. Because all those dudes, they're all 135, 140 pounders. They're not 147 pounders. You know what I mean? They're not 147 pounders. And so, Errol Spence is 24-0 with whatever, 20 knockouts, something, whatever. But those are all welterweights he fought. Terrence Crawford is 1-0 at welterweight. And as far as being of the welterweight dude, that's what it is. Pound for pound is theoretical, man. Pound for pound is theoretical. That's not real. That's not real. Felix Nunez said LDBC really making shit happen. Blue Blood just interviewed with AJ, in which AJ confirms he's a Class A chump. You know what is funny too, man? Hey, man, this is so some of you new media biatches. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this too. Give people the credit for what they do. And cats, stop acting like you don't know what caused what, because you know what caused what. Don't be dishonest, man. Give people their credit. Fake ass. I don't even like this channel. This dude put Blue Blood's interview on his channel. Put it up with his voice, asking the question. Put it up, because clearly that was a question that was asked in a media roundtable. And Blue Blood asked the question. He didn't get to ask a follow-up question. They went to somebody else. But that jackass put Blue Blood Sports TV's voice on his channel and played the question and didn't credit him. Now, I'm not talking about him having done that for somebody that wasn't didn't have a YouTube channel. But I'm telling you, man, these dudes are frauds, man. And I'm glad. That's why I rocked with the LDBC. And I'm telling you, man, that's exactly why I did it, man. Because seriously, screw them dudes, man. He did. Go check out Fake Ass Hype. That dude is fuck that dude. Excuse my language, but dude, seriously, man, I'm on the outside of it, but dude just put up that fake hype or whatever, Floyd hype, whatever negative comments they have for that dude. That dude just put up Blue Blood Sports TV's interview on his channel and didn't give him credit for it. And then in a live stream was asking, well, why did Errol Spence Jr. go off on Terrence Crawford? And they all started talking about, because he was drinking, because it is. No, dude, it wasn't because he was drinking. It wasn't because he was drinking. It was because of what Bomac said on Trill Boxing Talk. But hey, man, why don't you get Bomac interview and you hold a conversation with him and with 500 people and go through that, man. Oh, it's fight hype. Fuck fight hype. I'll just say it. Because, man, come on, man. That was whack. He took that dude's video and put it up. Took his video, because I know how it works. Because I've been on those calls. I've been on the media calls. But when I go on the media call, because I got access to that stuff, I just do it. I just go because I have access to go and listen to the interviews. When I started my channel, I used to put some of those interviews up. But then I was like, nah, man, I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't want to be one of those media cats, dude. So anyway, man, so I know how it went. And he taped it when the interview was going on. He taped the interview, and then now he's putting it up his videos, because dude ain't got any. Dude doesn't have his own ability to have conversations about boxing. But except for why would Errol Spence get mad like that? Because he's drinking. No, dude, he got mad Oh, can Blue Blood sue for that count? No, he can't sue, but he can get that video taken down. He damn sure can. He can say that's my property, but it might not be his property because, you know, it was a group phone call. It was a group phone call. But if he put it up first, he's got the interview up there. He could get it taken down because that's his voice. Mr. J Duke 40 said, Fanon, that was not just what Bomac said. It was how Barbershop, conversations secondhand delivered that what was said. It was like he's a messy broad looking for a reaction. Yeah, he did. He went. That was some, you know. But see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm going with they do. That's why I'm going with what Blood said. I don't want no camera in my face, man. I mean, I don't want a camera in my hand. People ask me, like, why don't you do that? Because I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to be that dude. I mean, come on, man. You don't be a fucking, what do you call it? And no offense to Blue Blood Sports TV, because Blue Blood Sports TV will straight up ask the tough questions. So I'm setting Blue Blood Sports TV to the side. Barbershop Conversations will ask the tough questions too. But for me, from what I see, and I'll take Boxing Ego out of that too, because Boxing Ego has, and Dante's Boxing Nation, they really do provide content and their own independent thoughts aside from just that stuff. You know what I mean? But you just the dude walking around with a camera, you know, fan chasing somebody, man. What the fuck do I need that for, man? I mean, I want to see the fight, man. I can read the newspaper. I mean, I can not the newspaper show you how old I am. I can read what's going on, man. But for him to take Blue Blood stories like that, stuff like that, and then start talking about the conversation. Oh, he said, don't fuck with it. I mean, I'm like, dude, I don't have time really to mess with anybody, really. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of upset with somebody for putting up a Eddie Hearn promotion on their channel, but got to get paid, man. It's a full-time job for some of these cats. B-Mode 32 said, where's that Bomac interview? Go to Trail Boxing Talk. I think it was Thursdays. It might have been Fridays. Go to Black Fight Fan TV's channel. It was on Trail Boxing Talk. The one that was on Friday. I'm pretty sure that was on Friday that he did that interview. And then later that afternoon, you can go to Barbershop Conversations, and Barbershop Conversations told Errol Spence and Derek James about it. You know, that's why he did it, man. It wasn't all he's just drunk and didn't care. He was like, look, man, I'm going to tell you what I think, man. Oh, LT Green said Friday. Yeah, it was because guys were doing their job, man. Interviewing people and not on some old, let me follow you around nonsense. Hey, man, call into my show, talk to me for about an hour. I think he was there at least an hour. It's crazy, man. Let me see show, man. Hey, what's going on, Junior the Superdog, man? I ain't seen you in a while either. Dana Swift Garcia lost. Then some of the boxing fans shit on the PBC boxers. Hey, look, man, PBC got a lot of boxers, man, so they ain't going nowhere. People have been wanting them cats to go away for a while. It ain't going there, man. Haplotype 1 says, not trying to argue, CMS. In my opinion, it seems like Crawford is more willing, but I respect your opinion. Man, I like when people talk like that to each other. I think those dudes would fight each other. Saw a 78 video where Pac suing Arum. Damn, hope Terrence Crawford doesn't regret it later in his career. Oh, he will. Unless he watches his money really, really carefully. He will. Because, dude, it's the full side. And Bob Arum lives that long. You know, wish him the best. But, you know, it's Cool Breeze said real boxing enthusiasts ain't fucking with them. No, dude, them fuckers are fuck out of here, man. Give cats some. What's going on, Ron Finkel? Just, hey, man. Yeah, 503 Line said it's called real journalism. Absolutely, that's what that's called. Give the dude his credit, man. Give the dude his credit for what they do. Man, I don't even say, man, anybody that I get that stuff from, dude, I'll tell you. Except for like boxing scene, I get tired of talking about boxing scene because all boxing scene doing is rehashing other journalists' work anyway. Most times they're just taking it from somebody. They're like an aggregator or something. But I mean, if you're talking about somebody on YouTube, some of these cats think, man, I don't believe your numbers, man. I don't believe your numbers, man. Fight Hype's numbers probably real. But, you know, Floyd was really, really big at one time. But Floyd ain't around now, so find somebody else to leech on to. Josh Busy says, sup Fanon. Porter has improved. Dude really impressed me. Porter will give all the welterweights trouble. Sean is no pushover. No, I don't think he's ever been a pushover, man. But I don't know He did look good. I ain't gonna lie. I did in my video. I thought that's the best I've seen him look since Malinaji. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. ESPN News. The numbers should be real. Damn it. Hey, shut up. Man, I tell you, I got this big ass dog, man. Hold on one second. Hey man, I'm working. She's barking at you. Hey, cut all that out, man. Sorry about that, man. I got this new dog, this new puppy, monster puppy. I was so hey, what's going on, D74? He said YouTube effing up and not sending out notifications. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with them, man. Nicholas Mapp, Bob Arum is a sly businessman. I think I know why Bob convinced TC to move up. Yeah, give me your thoughts on that, man. Fight App should be, they ain't going anywhere, man. They're not going to go anywhere. Hey, what's going on, Dana Jones? How you feeling, man? What's good? It won't, though. I don't know what that is, man. No, I mean, them cats can do their thing, man, but just give people credit for what they're doing, because these LDBC channels are going to be on their neck, man, because cats keep growing. Cats keep growing. And I was running an experiment on this video, by the way. I was running an experiment on this, and I think my experiment is going to come true, dude. Bush God, what's good? 1029, man, what's good? Fanon, surgically alter that animal's voice box. No, no, I can't do that to him. I'm not cutting his nuts off. I'm not doing any surgery to that dog. I might just slap him a couple times, man. Make sure that big bastard know who boss is. My wife is like, "Oh, why are you disciplining? Why are you doing that to the dog?" I'm like, "Man, because that big motherfucker gonna know." I'm the boss, homie. King Diesel, what's good, man? Lynn Mad, what's going on, man? I'm not sure if I've seen you before. If I have and I forgot, please forgive me, man. But welcome to the channel and welcome back to the channel, man. Sometimes I forget, man. My bad. TJ Wilkins in the super chat. Much love in the super chat, man. I appreciate you, man. We'll make it work, man. We getting these programs to work again. Yeah. John Hollis, you got a Belgian Malinese puppy over there? Yeah, man. It's a mix though between the Belgian Malinese and what do you call it? An Andalini Shepherd, some shit like that. But it's a big bastard. I'll tell you that. Big, loud son of a gun. But my dream dog, man, I want to get me a Mastiff. I want to get some shit that just while you walk in the door and be like, God dang. Some shit like that. Lynn Mad, thanks, bro. New Orleans in the house. What's good, man? I went to school in New Orleans, man. What's good? San Antonio in here too. Yeah, man. Gregory White, we live real close to each other. Renique 313 said, "What up, though? Phenom International Boxing. I'm chilling. Hey, man, do not time out. Hey, look, man. Eddie Hearn, you got to listen to what Eddie Hearn says, man. Okay, what did he say? He don't. Okay, so you got to untime him out, dog. I have a truce, man. I have a truce with Hearn, man. I got a truce with Hearn 3. Okay, I got to keep true to my word, man. I always let one Eddie Hearn fan and Eddie Hearn / Anthony Joshua fan have their way. It's okay. Oh man, but dogs ain't trying to feel that though, man. But it's all good, man. When you get off that timeout, man, you shouldn't go back in. He said Hearn gets no LDBC love second. I gotta let one ride. Rough House Box TV. Good evening, Phenom in the chat. Good evening to you, sir. Oh man, I know Phenom. I know he be tripping, man. I got you, Brian Oyola. Just I came up with a truce with him for a little while, man. I gave him up with a truce. If he's not outwardly trolling, hey man, it will last another week, man. Just one more week. Real shit, bro. Them massive and some real dogs. Oh yeah, man. Them dogs are. This mug is huge, dude. You talking about the Mastiff? Oh, so those Belgian Malinois, no joke when they get grown. Hey, man, this dog ain't no damn joke now. It ate my fucking door. It was crazy. Bob shouldn't be getting love either way. I'm with you, dog. I'm with you. Brian Ola forgot. Hold on, let me see, man. Damn, where is it? Peace to you, DJ7. Yes, sir. Peace to the chat, man. I'm half tempted to ban him because he won't fuck off bad mouthing me For nothing on my own channel. Oh, if he's doing that, McGregor, you got to boot him. Hey, let me tell you, man. Earn with Hearn, you get. I mean, come on, man. I ain't gonna defend that. Okay, I ain't gonna defend that, dog. You be gone forever. Okay. I can't support. I rise with McGregor boxing stars now, and I ride with everybody else. So don't get me wrong about that. I just trying to cut your break as you acted right. But if you dissing cats on their own channel, then they can boot you over here. Because there's certain cats I'll go right to somebody else's channel and throw somebody off for good. That's why you give the wrench, man. What's going on, Dale? McElwain, what's good, man? He said that dude getting uncomfortable. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. But let me go back up a little bit, man. Let me go back up a little bit. Bronx in the house. What's good? Drew Titan. What's good? He said, anyway, he said, saw Kenny Veer's interview where he said he don't decide who he fight next. If not them, is he referring to Heyman or Kenny full of it? Where he said he don't decide who they fight next. I might just be talking about them. I'm taking in context. What up, Noop? ROC Rocco 3. What's good, man? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say what's up, Noop. If you bold enough to say it, I'll roll with you. Jesus Garcia says Sean Porter ain't fight Errol first title. Damn, first title defense. Oh, you ain't gonna fight him first title defense? That dude is trying to roll off though and take some shit forever, man. Like I heard he said something about they fighting once a year now. Come on, man. Cali Capone, I'm trying talk boxing with you. I always have questions and thoughts that I can never get answered. Cali Capone, well, what's the question? You got to put Fanon in the title like that. See, when I saw that, I answered it. What's the question, though? Put it out there. I'll look for it specifically. Nicholas Mabby probably going to do the same thing with Terrence Sinnen over Bud to fight unified champions on the PBC side. Then Bob, I missed the shit. Fanon, when are you going live with CJ the Boxing Clinic and CB Sports whenever they invite me? I don't know. Do I have CB shit now? I'll send them now. I'll send them CB Sports. I'll send them one now. I'll send CB one. I think I got it. Here, let me see something. I don't have his address. I'll do one. I'll see when he's ready, man. I'll make sure I do that, man. I love to do that, man. I've been loving the work the dude's been doing. Jesus Garcia said, what do you think about the fight this weekend, Fanon? Oh, I got Canelo. I got Canelo winning. What's good, Diesel? Just catching up. Bro, salute. Salute to you as well. McGregor Bars said, because I blocked him. No one on my channel, man. Anyone who's been in my chat knows I have an open forum. Speak your piece, you know. Yeah. Oh, you haven't blocked him? All right. If you ain't blocking him, I'll leave him. If he doesn't say, I'm going to tell you everyone is just another dickhead banning people. Dude got accidentally muted. Hey, man. So, hey, I'm going to tell you right now, man, you get up to you. This is like a smaller chat, but if you get up to like when you, not if you, but McGregor, when you get up to having like 200 people in your chat, you got to throw them dudes out. I'm just telling you, especially if you're going to have this kind of conversation where you're talking to people on the regular, dudes get out of hand, you got to throw them out. Because otherwise, man, it'll just send the whole chat. You'll be talking to a bunch of people and they going on and won't, it's just makes it not fun for people. But that's my opinion anyway. Roughhouse Boxing TV says, Fanon, how do you think ESPN will do in their quest to break into the pay-per-view game? Well, if they want to. Very well. They got all kind of money. They got if they want to publicize a fight. The problem is they got Top Rank. I don't know why any of those dudes would sign with anybody but the PBC, because PBC got all the fighters. Erwin Hearn, Fanon, these dudes time me out for asking questions about Kenny Porter's comments. I got no problem with Fanon, and we are cool. All right, cool. That's all good, man. It'll pass. It'll pass. But yeah, I think what he said was that that nobody gets to tell them what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? He's just saying, look, they're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? That's all he said. Buddy Lee Love seems to too many haters watching. Jab that like button. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I like likes. I like likes. Let me back up here, man. Keith Thurman. Oh, man, I'm about to go. By the way, I'm about to go pro Keith Thurman. I'm telling you right now, I'm about to go pro Keith Thurman. Y'all ain't going to like it, and Cat's going to be on me, but I'm about to do a build. I'm going to have to go on a build-up Keith Thurman route. Because somebody got to show Keith some love, man. Keith is reviled, dog. Hey, man, I got to play devil's advocate, dog. Branculus, I'm going to play devil's advocate, dog. Look at your name, Erwin Hearn. You ain't fighting nobody over here. We don't lick tea and crumpets. McGregor Box Stars, when you join the chat room on Tuesday, me and Kurt Sugar and World Breaker fighting. Tuesday is tomorrow night, right? I think I'll make sure I get there tomorrow night. I'll make sure that I get there tomorrow night. Get him Mike Boxing. I like Keith. I'm with you, bro. Yeah, man, I'm gonna ride with him for a little while, man. Because look, man, all this ducking going on. Hey, man, I just gotta say, let me talk positively about Keith and hope Keith comes and saves the day, dog. Because Keith could save the day, man. Keith could save the day. Keith is what we missing right now. Mr. Gill said, don't do it for nine. Fuck Keith Thurman's ducking ass. I gotta try, man. I gotta try. It'll be tongue in cheek. It'll be like the people on this chat will know what I'm doing, dog. I like to have fun, man. Jeff, the producer, maybe you can revive him. That's what I'm going to try to do, dog. I'm going to put pro Keith Thurman videos out, man. And have people just be like, fuck you for nine. Eventually, that's what they're going to do. But I'm going to ride with them, dog. I'm down with the ponytail, dog. If I could grow one, I'd get one, dog. Errol, the truth, I ain't seen nobody punk him. Ain't nobody punk Errol Spence. Fanon, if you go pro Thurman, I'm going to unsub you, bro. Hey, man, Keith Thurman is the most established and accomplished welterweight in the world. He has a better welterweight resume than anybody in boxing. He is a... If it wasn't for his duck, Keith Thurman would be on top, dog. Keith Thurman just beat these two dudes. That was a battle. That was a battle of Keith Thurman leftovers. That fight. And you saw those guys were highly skilled. Danny Garcia and Sean Porter were highly skilled dudes, man. And the fact that Keith Thurman beat those guys tell you Keith Thurman's a quality fighter, man. No, Big Big said never fuck you for nine, but fuck Thurman. Hey, man, did it work? How did that work? That's my first time through it. What's going on, Nino Brown Boxing? How you feeling, man? I said, for now, don't you dare twist this near. Hey, man, I'm about to twist that shit like I had fun doing that, dog. I said that in a video one time. I'll tell you for real, I will twist you now. If I feel like it, dude, I'll twist your words, man. If I don't like you, I'll twist your words. Because why not? You try to twist mine, I'm going to twist yours up. Oh, man. But, but there's certain people you don't have to do it. Like Eddie Hearn, you don't have to do it. You can just quote him. He makes it real easy. Wordplay, nothing much, man. We just talking, man. We shooting it. If somebody was trying to go live, let me know if somebody wanted to go live, man. I don't want to steal anybody's shit, but it just doesn't seem. Even the most accomplished lawyer can't pull that one off. Johnny Cochran can't pull that one out. Hey, yes, he can. Well, he can't, rest in peace, but I can. I can do it, dog. Trust me. I can do it. Come on, man. Who has Errol Spence beat that is better than somebody Keith Thurman beat? And if you might say Kell Brook, but that's it. I mean, Nah, I'm not gonna do it because somebody will record this and put it up, and I'll never be able to show my face again, man. King D said, man, do your thing, bro. Hey, man, look, man. He said a starving Keith Thurman would be cool for me. I do want Keith Thurman to come back, though, man. Seriously. I really do, man. Why don't you dare talk about Errol? I like Errol Spence, man, because I like Errol Spence Jr. I believe that this dude is getting ducked. I believe that he's a victim of his vicious fighting style. And as a result of that, I'm not even going to play. These dudes don't want to fight him, man. And I don't care what any of these cats say. I don't care what they say. Until proven otherwise, it's a duck, dog. Ronald Finger said, really for 9? No, not really at all, dog. But I'll lie about it. I'll try. Seriously, man. That's why I'm not going to talk bad about Errol Spence. Because that's what I believe. That's what I believe the truth is. I believe the truth is that these cats don't want to fight the truth. That's what I believe. I see it when they look at him. Every time Keith Thurman looked at him, quiet as kept, man. That is the one thing that really killed Keith Thurman more than the inactivity. It's what his eyes look like when he looked at Errol Spence and Errol Spence Jr. was looking across for him like he wanted to whoop him. Now, the only thing Errol Spence Jr. did differently than the looks that he gave Keith Thurman was he said it on stage. That's it. Oh, Ron Finger said, you had me going. Yeah, I'm just playing around. I'm just playing around. But I'm not going to speak bad about Errol Spence because I think he's the most ducked guy. That's what I think. That's why I'm not going to talk bad about. I'm not going to talk about cats that are in that mode of Guillermo Rigondeaux, Deontay Wilder, Errol Spence Jr., these type of cats that people really do not want to fight and are going, they could fight, but they don't want to fight. JMC said, you see how bigger Spence was over Porter in the ring? Absolutely. Much bigger. And he don't want it. And they sparred. And that's why he's like, I've sparred him. I'm going to stop him. Luis or Jeff, the producer, Luis Ortiz, I got nothing bad to say about him. He's dudes. I mean, you know, when he was fighting, when he tested positive for whatever that inhaler, heart medicine, when he was fighting Deontay, gonna fight him the first time, I felt relieved because I was like, God, dog, I don't want to see this. But that's because I was worried about Deontay Wilder fighting him. That dude ain't no joke, man. Mr. Gillum said, Thurman said Errol can't be called the truth until he sees him, but he won't get in the ring with Errol. How that work? Yeah, I mean, get off your. He can't because he's the truth. Are you? You know what I mean? He's the truth. Are you? Hey, are you one time? We know you ain't one time. Once upon a time, but you ain't one time. You ain't one time the cat in a while. But he is a very, very good boxer, man. And I would love to see the fight. I do. I think that Errol. I think he's better than Kell Brook. But that don't mean you ain't gonna get ran through, beat up, and hurt. Sir Douglas said, I second that for 9 and all that stuttering on Showtime broadcast, sitting away from Spence back in the spring. Yeah, that's the biggest thing that hurt him, man. Because you look like you don't want it. You know what I mean? And that interview the interview that Anthony Joshua did, there ain't no coming back from that until you fight, dog. Once you fight, okay, we'll see what happens. Pull it out. But you see what happens, you know, pull the fight out. Don't pull out anything else, excuse me. But you see what somebody acts like when they think they can win. That's what Sean Porter acted like with Danny Garcia. That's what he acted like with Danny Garcia. Because Sean Porter believed he could win. And Sean Porter proved it that he was right. How do he act when he's in the face of Errol Spence, though? I want to see Errol Spence go to the David Benavidez fight. He probably won't do it because he said, look, man, I'm riding with my team. I'm riding with Al Heyman. I'm riding with Showtime. I'm riding with Fox. This is what we're doing. You know, and I ain't fighting on ESPN. I'm not doing any of that. If he wants to come fight me, then come on over here or have the networks work something out where we can fight one another. You know, but I don't like when people talk about the politics of it and all that. And people should call for the fight. So I can see why somebody would have an issue with that. But like I said, I'm not criticizing Rigondeaux. I didn't think Rigondeaux could beat Lomachenko. I said it in every video. But I wasn't going to chastise a guy that's trying to prove what he is. You know what I mean? I'm not going to give any fuel to any negative campaign about Errol Spence when other guys are ducking him. I'm just not going to do it, man. I'm going to say, look, man, Terrence Crawford, if Terrence Crawford's on the other side of the hey, man, Terrence Crawford, fight him. It's on you, dude. Because ain't nobody ducking. I've never heard anybody ducking Terrence Crawford. Never. I've never heard of it. Who has ducked Terrence Crawford? Except for what? Maybe Manny Pacquiao? But other than that, Terrence Crawford is not a victim of people ducking him. Think about that. Who has ever ducked Terrence Crawford? Who has Terrence Crawford ever wanted to fight that he didn't get to fight, other than Manny Pacquiao? Nobody. He doesn't have a hard time getting fights. It's Errol Spence. That's gotta call out the B side. I kind of hate that phrase is stuck in my mouth. Nah, Bud doesn't have anybody to fight in ESPN, and that's legendary top case. So for now, you've been on fire today. Hey man, we back to talking about the welterweights, man. Mikey Garcia didn't duck him, man. Mikey Garcia never ducked Terrence Crawford. They've never been in the weight class together. And Danny Garcia's never been in the weight class with Terrence Crawford. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but Danny Garcia had already moved up before Terrence Crawford went to 140. When Danny Garcia was at 140, Terrence Crawford was at 135. When Mikey Garcia was at Mike Garcia was at 135 when Terrence Crawford is at 140. He'd never been ducked. I've never heard of him being ducked. Somebody can correct me, but I've never heard of him being ducked. Mr. Gilly said, yeah, it's just nobody ever ducked him. He's gotten fights. He didn't have a hard time. Here, for example, did Julius Ndungo duck him? Julius Ndungo could have ducked him. Julius Ndungo could have went on and fought. Julius Ndungo could have went on and fought Sergey, what's his name? What's that dude's name? Sergey Lipinets. He could have fought Sergey Lipinets, but he didn't. He fought Terrence Crawford. Shoot. What are the other guys he won the belts off of? Terrence Crawford got to go through hell and high water to fight for the IBF, the one division where he's got a same day, where he's got a next day weigh in. This dude can't even fight full power because these cats won't fight him. Oh, you said my bad for now. Mikey Garcia is ducking Crawford. I don't know if he's ducking him or not. They're not even in the same weight division. He ain't ducking him. He ain't at 147. He ain't ducking him yet. I'm talking about people ducking him who are in the same weight class as him. JC, man, much love in the super chat, man. It says Spence beat Mikey Porter Thurman. He'll be the A side. He blocked clean for. Yeah, he will do that. But they're not going to fight him. And until I see him fight, I don't believe it. I don't believe him. They'll fight each other again. They'll fight each other before they fight him. Jesus already. What's going on, Finkel? What's going on with that? Nah, for non-unification bouts, no next day weigh-in. Oh, for unification, no next day weigh-in for the IBF? Cool, because it would apply to both sides, right? And they wouldn't want to make it unfair. Makes sense. Fanon, if Wilder beats Tyson Fury, would he be A-side in negotiations with Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua? Depends on the numbers. But in my bookie, he already is, because I don't give a shit about seeing Anthony Joshua fight. He's already proven himself to be a fraud. You know what I mean? He's already proven himself to be a fraud. He had a chance to take that fight. He didn't, because he wanted Deontay Wilder to get realistic about the finances. It wouldn't take $50 million guaranteed. $80 million guaranteed to fight in the United States because he was worried about the referees. I mean, I don't care about Anthony Joshua. I don't care a lick about him. If Wilder's the A side, if he beat Fury already for now, for me, that's the only reason I'm interested in the fight with Anthony Joshua. I'm looking forward to the time. I don't care who Deontay Wilder fights. It's going to be an exciting fight. Somebody said they coochie started hurting. That's crazy, dog. You wildin', dog. Yeah, man, I ain't tripping on that, man. I'm not tripping on Anthony Joshua. I remember how days I was getting on Eddie Hearn and those guys so hard. I don't think I've done a video on those cats and shit. It's pushing on a week. I'm just like, what is there to talk about as far as like that shit goes? I'm excited about these welterweights. I'm telling you, man, even if if the only thing that I can enjoy about boxing is the drama going around, cats not fighting each other, then so be it, man. I live in the moment. I've been watching boxing, been a fan of boxing for 40 years. Not 40 years. Yeah, damn 40 years. Since I was a little kid. And that's what it's been a lot of, man. And that seems like that's what you get out of it. Hopefully 2018, hopefully all this money getting thrown around isn't just a way for these cats to be like, oh man, I just got $3 million. What I need to fight for? That's what Keith Thurman did. Keith Thurman ain't fought. As Floyd Mayweather Jr. was retired the same amount of time that Keith Thurman has been injured and out of the ring. Keith Thurman ain't fought since 2017. Was it November of 2017? Something like late 2017? It'll be like 2 years in November. He will have been out of the ring a clear 2 years in November. You got a bunch of stuff going on, man. But you know, I'll talk about it. 2 years, yep. Cali Capone, give me a wrench. Hey man, let's wait a hot second. What was the question you wanted to ask? You said you wanted to have a conversation with me, Cali Capone, but I don't see your question. Nah, for non-unification bouts. No next day win. That's not him. That's my man, Dana Jones. Shout out to Dana Jones and this biatch. B Mac said AJ hung up on Blue on purpose. He was scared of a rebuttal. Man, that dude is just fraudulent, man. I don't even care, dude. I swear, man, I was at a gas station when I was listening to that. And I thought to myself, man, would I put up an interview of a conversation with Anthony Joshua? I wouldn't. That's how little I think about that dude. I don't care about him. I don't want to talk to him. Oh, you asked a while ago and you missed it. Okay, let me go back. What's good? Sign of the time. Sign of the time said, what's good? Yeah, you said, can I get a wrench? Can you give me a wrench? I answered that question. Oh, but then hold on. Let me go back. I don't mind this as I did at JMC. What's good? I know you told me that, man, but I appreciate that, man. That much love in the super chat, man. Thank you for supporting the cause. All right, man. I'm going back. I'm looking for some oranges. McGregor Boxing Star said Keith Funtime and Ladyboy Thailand Thurman. Dog, that's fucked up, dude. That's like real foul. Dog, I don't see it, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't see it. Oh, there you go. Fanon, so is Amir Khan ducking Kell Brook? And if so, is it because he believes Pacquiao's an easier fight? Yes, I think Amir Khan is definitely ducking Kell Brook. That's not even a question. That's obvious that Amir Khan doesn't want to fight Kell Brook. Because Kell Brook would fight. If Kell Brook could get signed to fight Errol Spence Jr. Next, I believe Kell Brook would take that fight. I think Kell Brook's a warrior, man. Straight up. I think that dude will take that fight. And I'm really glad that it's been a while since that Errol Spence Jr. fight and all that stuff that was going on with, people, cats in the UK and the United States going back and forth before that fight. But, that fight should have been made. And the only person trying to keep that fight from happening is Amir Khan acting like he a star. Because Amir Khan will get knocked out. He going to knock him out. African King said Brook will kill Khan. Yeah, he'll knock him out, dude. Brook will kill Khan for a good 2 minutes. Yeah, dude, that dude ain't getting up. He'll brutalize him, man. Now he's talking about doing that crowd. Oh, well, he can't even make 154 pounds now. Hey, man, sign the contract. I bet he makes that weight. Dog. Cali Capone says someone got mad that I said that and that I said Pacquiao is an easier fight because he's shorter than Kell Brook and he's slowing down. Nah, Kell Brook, Manny Pacquiao is a harder fight for Kell Brook than Amir Khan is. I think Amir Khan will still beat I think Manny Pacquiao will beat Amir Khan. I don't think that Manny Pacquiao can beat the top welterweights. Like, I don't think Amir Khan can beat Errol Spence, and I think Manny Pacquiao can beat Errol Spence. I think that Manny Pacquiao has a shot to beat Sean Porter. I think he's got a shot to beat Sean Porter, and I don't think he can beat Terrence Crawford. But all the rest of those dudes, I think Manny Pacquiao's got a shot to beat him, and might be favored to beat him. Amir Khan, Amir Khan including, dude. That's what that's my thing. No easier for Amir. Oh, no, easier for Amir than a Kell. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Manny Pacquiao is way easier for Amir than Kell Brook. Kell Brook gonna hurt him. Because he been making him wait. Amir Khan gonna hurt him. Straight up hurt him. And because he's been watching him, he's going through all that, he's gonna hurt him. That's why I don't want that fight. Amir Khan, Kell Brook gonna whoop him up. Whoop him up nice, too. Manny Pacquiao will stop Amir Khan in 8 to 10 rounds. Yeah, I can see that. As soon as he lands something on him, dude's gonna go to sleep, dude. Dana Jones, Khan's chin can't hang with the top 147 pounders. Nope. And quiet as kept, Amir Khan chin might not hang with the top 140 pounders. Manny Pacquiao, Bush God 2. What's going on, Bush God? 1029 said Manny Pacquiao is a cherry pick gone wrong in the making for Amir Khan. Yeah, that ain't no cherry pick, man. Rico Clardy, did you see Blood's video of Joshua? Yes, I did. Shout out. Oh, no, Blue Bloods. You gotta say Blue Bloods. When you say Bloods, I think of blood boxing. But yeah, Blue Bloods, yes, I did see that. Yeah, absolutely, man. And I enjoyed it. McGregor boxing stars. Khan's chin can't hang with his razor in the morning. You ain't lying, dog. That dude, shit is just terrible, dude. I mean, come on, man. When you get an Achilles heel like that, I mean, he's scared anytime a punch is thrown. He can't even fight right for fear of getting knocked out. You know what I mean? Because you're like, God, dog, I would love, I see this hole, I see this opening, but you can't take it because you might go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? That mother like, God, dog, it ain't chin need no dose. Dana Jones, Vargas dropped him and he ain't got no type of power. Exactly. And he was wobbled too. But I didn't even bother watching that fight, man. So it's like, come on, man. I didn't even bother watching that shit. Lynn Mad, my man, said hit the like button. Yes, sir. We got 135 people in the building. Let's hit the like buttons. And by the way, I just wanted to say this. It's almost not quite there, but we'll roll it. Yes, let's get the likes up past 100. Would be appreciated, man. Khan is an A- fighter with an unendurable chin. Yeah, which makes him a C fighter. An A fighter with no chin is a C fighter. If you can't take a punch, you cannot be a B fighter. You can't be an A fighter. Cash Davis said, yo, just watch Spence and fights and Crawford's fight. Did some study and my money is on Crawford, dog. Cash Davis, let me tell you something, man. Who did you see Crawford fight that fights like Errol Spence? If you watch Terrence Crawford fights, you just watched a bunch of 135-pound fights and 140-pound fights where Terrence Crawford was the bigger guy. Terrence Crawford has only fought one guy that was bigger than him that I've seen, and that is Jeff Horn. I mean, I don't think that you can compare that, but I can see why, because he shows a lot more. He's cuter, all that. But look, man, I see Errol Spence Jr.'s demeanor. I see his personality, and I've seen his fights, and those fights are brutal beatdowns. Breedis Prescott is similar to Spence? You mean the guy that he fought at 135 pounds? Oh, One Ray Rizzo said, Fanon live, let's go. Yes, sir. We rolling with it today, man. I'm not. Yeah, man, I got to do one this evening, man. I'm going to do one in the morning, too. I'm sorry to the cats that don't like that I go live too much, because you got to go live. Hey, man, ain't nobody got no love for me, dog, so please stop complaining. Callie Capone said, Jose Benavidez too flat-footed and stands in front of his opponent. Too much to beat Crawford or Spence. Hell no, man. He ain't good. No. What's good, Keith Reynolds? How you feeling, man? Yes, Spence is a different animal, man. And Spence is going out there to hurt you. This is what I'll say, man. I will say that Terrence Crawford has to be everything and then some that people think of him to beat Errol Spence. All Errol Spence just needs to be who I think he is to beat Terrence Crawford. Because, man, I'm telling you, that is just some straight to your chest, I'm going to beat you up type shit. You know, I'm going to beat you up. That's what I'm going to do. And he's fast enough. He's a southpaw. He's more than strong enough. that body attack, dude. If that fight goes 10 rounds, Terrence Crawford's gonna get stopped. If it goes 10 rounds, that dude's in a lot of trouble. Because the biggest problem with Terrence Crawford is Terrence Crawford likes to fight. In my opinion, that's the biggest problem Terrence Crawford has with Errol Spence. He likes to fight. And he's not going to get cutesy and sit there and exchange with Errol Spence, man, because his rib cage is going to get eaten up. And he's a way smaller guy, man. But it is whatever. Oh, Rough, I was about to say, get in where you fit in with live streams. Exactly, dude. Get in where you fit in, dude. Because, man, it is what it is, homie. Tactically, he breaks you down in a mean way. Absolutely, man. That dude is very mean. And they act like that dude. It's like that. How long you been streaming? Today, I've been on for 55 minutes. This evening. Yeah, but I want to see the fight. Not see the tough thing is, man. Oh, said who doesn't move well? Spence moves well. He moved right through people, man, who move well. Cut the ring off and beat him up. One and done said, I'm riding with Bud. Let's go, Bud. One and done. Is that because he beat up Horn? Don't think I forgot, dog. Matthew Valentine, what's good, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. What's good? I love the boxing talk. Spence beats the bunch. Hey, man. Yes, sir. I think he will, man. Oh, Spence was playing with Peterson. Oh, he's killing him, dog. I mean, you're not going to knock out and maul and knock out Lamont Peterson if you can't move, dog. Got abuse this wrench on. Hey, dog. I've done it before, homie. I've done it before. Spence was playing with Peterson. Yes, sir. Crawford. What's Crawford? Cassius Boxing U. Tony Snowflake, Bud, and Spence are at least hit welterweights. Bud and Spence are the least hit. Yeah, them niggas ain't teeing off on him like that. But, hey, man, people seriously underestimated Kath is going to walk you down and beat you up. Pressure-based bust pipes, man. Pressure bust pipes. And he's going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, dude. And he don't hit that hard. He don't hit that hard. He ain't like some one-punch knockout dude. If he can't hurt Errol Spence, he's going to get hurt. Spence will beat all the welterweights. Capone, Spence is going to end up following Bud instead of cutting off the ring the way Bud moves around the ring. Dude, Errol Spence Jr. cuts off the ring like one of the best in boxing at cutting off the ring. Crawford is accurate. Yes, he is accurate. So is Spence. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Cassius Boxing U says Spence will get to Bud. Without a doubt, he'll get to him because Bud's going to let him get to him. He's going to stop and start fighting. That's not in Terrence Crawford's nature to box for 12 rounds, dude. For now, neither did Andre Ward. Andre Ward didn't what, Cali Capone? Oh, yeah. Man, them dudes, come on, man. It is what it is, though, man. That's my opinion. Hopefully we get to see. Gamboa hurt bad. Man, those dudes are lightweights. Those body shots will hurt, but I'm telling you, those guys are lightweights, man. They're lightweights. Lightweights. Does anybody know who Thurman fighting first tune-up? Nah, man. Who knows? Fadon, you heard Spence say he will fight a small 168-pounder? I wouldn't doubt that he would. That dude is a tough fighter, man. But look, Fanon, this is my favorite live chat channel. Go live whenever and how often as you please. I appreciate that, man. I seriously, man, I don't like to ball hog, dude. I want cats to be able to get their thing in. Like before, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna rock with the LDBC. I waited till I got 10,000 subs before I did it, though, because I was like, look, I'm gonna wait till I get 10,000 subs. So if I do what I want to do, ain't nobody gonna say that I relied on cats to get subscribers. Though when I got to 10,000, cats hooked me up. Shout out to Black Fight Fan TV. Shout out to Blood Boxing. Blood Boxing was always down. Shout out to 78 Sports TV. But yeah, man, I want to be able to do live streams whenever I want to. But if you're going to be in a community of people, man, you gotta show respect for what they're trying to do. Spence is more technically sound than Crawford. I think I agree with that. He's more simple and to the point. He wastes a lot less movement, and his temperament is a lot more sound. But Bud Crawford ain't no joke, man. Mr. J Duke 40 for 9. Who has Spence fought who is like Bud? Bud showed me everything versus Postal. Fought with all intelligence and not bravado. Cleans Spence up. Everybody that Errol Spence fought was a welterweight. Postal is a 140 pounder. He's a marginal 140 pounder. Victor Postal did not, at the next fight that he fought, he won and got dropped in the second round. He just lost to Josh Taylor. Victor Postal is not going to beat. Victor Postal is 140. He's a 140 pounder. He's a tall 140 pounder, but he's a 140 pounder. And I'm not trying to say that he's not a good win for Terrence Crawford, but he's a 140 pounder. How long do you think Victor Postal is going to last with Errol Spence? He's going to get knocked out. He's going to get knocked out. He's going to get knocked out something ugly. But let's go through this and see something. I got to just check something out, man. When was the last time Terrence? But see, the funny thing is, man, I don't want to sound like I don't like Terrence Crawford. I do. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that I like about him. I mean, I like the way the dude fights, man. I don't want to sound like I don't think the dude can fight and he doesn't have any chance. He does. He went the distance with Victor Postal. Victor Postal went the distance with him, dude. 12 or 12. He won a unanimous decision against Victor Postal. Victor Postal wouldn't last 6 rounds with Errol Spence. He went the distance with Ray Beltran. Back in 2014, he went the distance with Ray Beltran. He went the distance with Ricky Burns. He went the distance with Andrei Kimelov. Who else was the last time he went to the? He went the distance back in 8. It's only 8 rounds, though. I won't talk about going to the distance in 8 rounds because he might have wound up catching him, dude. He went the distance with Britus Prescott. No, dog. I mean, he did knock out Urios Gamboa. But this is not, I mean, there's nothing in here that says Errol Spence. The best win on either one of these guys' records are the 2 best wins between the records of Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford are, in my opinion, number 1 is Kell Brook and number 2 is Lamont Peterson. I think Lamont Peterson's a better win than Victor Postal and John Molina and Felix Diaz and Julius Ndungo and Jeff Horn. I don't think that Jeff Horn's going to would beat Lamont Peterson. That would be he would be a prohibitive favorite in that. But Duke can fight, man. I don't want to go on some tear down Terrence Crawford thing, man, because that's not what I feel in my heart. I think the dude's a really good fighter, man. But these are 2 world-class fighters fighting each other. Same thing that happened to Chris Algieri, KO. I mean, yeah, Chris Algieri can move. Now, is Chris Algieri better than Felix Diaz? I don't know. Is he? 19-0 with 1 loss when he fought him. And he just lost. Actually, he lost the next fight right after. Terrence Crawford. Yeah, he lost the next fight. He lost to Terrence Crawford, then he lost a majority decision to Francisco Santana. We'll see, though, man. It's all good, though. For now, I don't like none of them. I don't think any of them can beat Bondu. Oh, no, I don't think any of those guys beat Bondu either. But the question really is, man, who wins between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford? Because both of those guys beat everybody they fought. That's kind of the funny thing. Like, if somebody had lost to somebody, then you'd be like, oh, that dude beat you. You know what I mean? Like, Errol Spence was fighting Lamont Peterson. I'm like, dude, he's going to throw in the towel. He's going to throw in the towel. I mean, God dog, you had a hard time and lost to Danny Garcia. There ain't no way in the world that you're going to get out of there with Errol Spence if you had a hard time with Danny Garcia. And that's what happened. He didn't. And here's this thing about Sean Porter. Sean Porter just had a hard time with Danny Garcia. Sean Porter's not making it out of that fight. And that's why I think he won't fight him, because he's not going to make it out of the fight. Algieri actually beat Khan. Algieri's a good fighter, man. You know, he's a good fighter. And to walk him down and knock him out like that with a guy that is moving all the time, he showed he could cut the ring off. Because it ain't like Chris Algieri wanted not to get that ring cut off. And Terrence Crawford, the reason that Terrence Crawford would have a hard time cutting it off is that Terrence Crawford should be able to hit Errol Spence with something that will stop him. and make them think about it. But Errol Spence Jr.'s defense is very, very tight. Yeah, exactly. Gravy Davy, and Spence doesn't waste punches. So, you know, it is what it is, man. By the way, dog, I do want to say this because I did reach the goal that I wanted to reach, by the way. Shout out to you cats in the LDBC. Thank you guys for supporting. I really appreciate it because these dudes were sitting there on this live stream. Just so you know, if you guys rock with the LDBC, let me know before I say this. Because this is not about me. This is about y'all. I want to tell you why I got the real reason. I love one of those videos. I do those videos like the real reason I did this live stream. The real reason I did this live stream. I wanted to do this live stream because I ran an experiment to see if cats in the LDBC are as deep as I think they are. They say we rock. Exactly. Yeah, me, Dana Jones rocks, Bud Lee rocks, B&B, we rock. That's what's up. Forever fam. Look, we're not allowing duck season this year, next year. If you rock with the LDBC, just say you rock with the LDBC real quick. Yeah. Fucks with the LDBC. And that's a shout out to my man 78 Sports TV and these cats that did it, right? Right, because they ain't on there, they ain't working right now, and everybody's still rocking with something that they rock with. So this is why I got on this. Because Fight Hype did a live stream. And I was like, you know what? Most of the people in the LDBC know I don't even go on into the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the same time they are. And they had 167 people in the building. And I was like, okay, this is Fight Hype with like, how many subscribers they got? How many let's go Fight Hype here. I'm going to see how many subscribers they have. Fight Hype has 342,000 subscribers. I have 15,000 subscribers. And I just had more people on my live stream than they had on theirs. Screw them numbers, dude. I'm telling you. You see the way these guys are reacting to the things that the LDBC does. No, they got over 300,000. They got over 300,000. If 78 Sports TV went live right now, 78 Sports TV would have 300 people in the building within an hour. Trying to tell you, Fight Hype, whole ass, we ride on them, ride on these cats, dude. I'm telling you. And see all that stuff that was going on. This is what I saw from this weekend, but I waited until I saw it. It's at 151 now, but I wanted it. That's why I waited till I saw it. I was like, all right, it went to 170. That was higher than that. It was higher than they did. So I was like, okay, and this is one dude, not five dudes. I was like, okay, and I'm going to go on at a time when I don't usually go on, and I'll see if I can touch their numbers. I touched their number. That is pitiful. That is pitiful. Pitiful. It's nothing. It's pitiful. So don't act like you don't know why Errol Spence Jr. got mad at Terrence Crawford. If you pay attention to boxing, you're a boxing news channel, then you should have been listening to Trill Boxing Talk. You should have been listening to Trill Boxing Talk because Bo Mack was on there. And there was 500 people, 550 people on there listening to him talk. And some of the people that were listening, including Errol Spence, including Terrence Crawford, because Bo Mack's trainer was on there. So don't act like you don't know who these dudes are. Why'd that happen? Oh, they were drinking. Nah, dude, you drinking. You drinking. You doing something, dude. You're doing something. Okay? Fuck up out of here, man. That shit was terrible, dude. I'm trying to tell you. And when that dude put up Blue Blood Sports TV's video on him, damn, Erwin Hearn got thrown. What happened, dog? What happened, dog? Got dog, man. What happened? Erwin Hearn, you didn't survive, dog. Come on, man. You didn't survive. What'd you do? What'd you do? What did you do? What did you do? Oh, has the best channel. Why would you kick him off for saying I got the best channel? Fanon is the Don. Why would you block him for that? What's that? First time living a great show. I appreciate that, man. Yes, sir. He said, we fucks with you for 9 to Don. Hey, I got to unhide it, earn with her, man. Earn the Hearn 3 at McGregor Boxing Stars. You crying to the moderators. You embarrassed. You embarrassing the McGregor name. Was that why they got him? Hey, dog, I appreciate you, man. Rocking with me, dude. I don't have the best channel, though. I don't. The best live stream is is because 78 Source TV's live channel is chat is off right now, but the best one is that Trill Boxing Talk in the morning. That shit is just that's what you call fire right there. I love talking to boxing fans, so you and I can just have a big long conversation. Earn with her for 9 in the evening, just for the night, man. This is like one of the more rare visits, man. I'm not gonna do a lot of these cats. I ain't gonna do a lot of them, dog, because I do want to. These cats in the evening, they get on, and channels like Marlo's Corner might be trying to go on now. Oh, World Breaker Fighting's on now. They said, "F you, Fanon, we going on, dog." World Breaker Fighting is on right now. This ain't Tuesday, is it? That's what's up. I might go check out him after that. I catch that every morning. Yeah, man, that's the truth, man. I'm take Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence Jr. and fight him. I'm gonna take Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence Jr. and fight him. Fight who? Oh, I'm sorry, I must miss it. Oh, you can Lynn Maddox to catch it every morning. Definitely. I was gonna stream, but you destroyed my possible 10 views I would have got. Hey, dog. Subscribe to McGregor Boxing Stars, dog. Subscribe to McGregor Boxing Stars. He said, "Shit, you doing your thing, man." Yeah, I'm having a good time. Is the net? I thought he said meant best and misspelled. If he called me Ness, I never met that dude, man. I know every time I get that dude money, he mispronounces my name. So I'm like, all right, you're not getting my money no more. Dan Perro said, "What's your feeling about Canelo Triple G?" I got Canelo winning, man. I got Canelo winning by unanimous decision because Gennady Golovkin's not going to find him, and he's going to hit him enough to win every round. Now, I just don't believe. I'm not a big believer in that. First of all, I thought Canelo won the first one. I thought it was closer than I thought it was closer than it had to be. Oh, what's going on, Marlo's Corner? Man, if y'all ain't subscribed to Marlo's Corner, man, you got to be subscribed to Marlo's Corner, dog. That's one of the reasons I don't go on at night, man, because them cats be on their thing, man. But look, I'm at Fanon. The name Fanon name is a surname in Ireland. It's pronounced Fannin. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of cats will have a shit pronounced Fannin. But somebody's like, man, you mispronounce your own name. I'm like, no, dude, it's misspelled, if anything, because it's F-U, as in F-U. None. None. But it's all right. It's all good, man. It ain't no biggie. It's perfect. The way I used to be put off by it, but now I know who watches my channels and who I'm down with, dog. Because you'll say Fanon. If you don't really know me, you ain't never watched it, I'll be like, oh, you'll say Fannin. It's like, all right, then I know that you don't know. You know what I mean? Fanon. But it's all right, Corner. It's all good, man. Oh, it said his show hasn't been the same since Matt left. I haven't watched it, man. I wish I would have had the time to do that, man. But look, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through. I'm at an hour and 15 minutes. Bye, US, fuck you. Oh, dude, boo-foo. Bye, us, fuck you. That's funny. I remember that from that movie, man. Fanon, Don, what's going on, Cornelius Lil John? Marcus Johnson said, Fanon, oops, what is it? Damn, what is this? Damn. Fanon, do you foresee a Spence Thurman unification bout by the end of next year? I do not. No, that King Diesel, new sub to Wrench Gang 2. King Diesel, man, thank you for subscribing, my man. And if you in Wrench Gang 2, I've seen you enough time, King Diesel. I can hit you off the cuff, homie. King Diesel. Maybe I've seen you other places. Gregory White, Fanon, counter programming box hype in the PM. Yeah, I did it on purpose too. I ain't gonna lie. I did it on purpose too. Cause I didn't, hey, no, dog. I'll tell you this. This is how good this is how live the LDBC is. And why I was always rocking with him. I just never called it. When a secondary channel can go up against channels with 150,000 subs, 200,000 subs, 300,000 subs, and go and have just as many people listening, that says something about the LDBC. It really does. Because I know for something for sure, I'm not wasting my time going up against 78 Sports TV in a live stream. It would be a waste of time. I'll be talking to 8 people. Now, a little more than that. I talk to 25, 30 people, dog. But I'm just telling you. But see, that is because there's a pool of, that means that you know what that means about the LDBC? It means that the LDBC includes the people that watch the videos, really watch the videos. I'm trying to tell you. And I don't even shoot a lot of cats at the LDBC wouldn't necessarily, I'm not their cup of tea. You know what I mean? I'm trying to not, he said, I love y'all, man. That's what's up. You more than welcome, family. And I'm not necessarily a lot of cats' cup of tea. You know what I mean? It is the same listening on this. It's consistent, which means they ain't listening to y'all. And it's growing, man. So, you know, it is what it is. Sit on that, dog. Sit on that, man. Go tell Floyd something about it. And stop stealing Blue Blood Sports TV's voice as if you don't know who the dude is. Blue Blood Sports TV just said, he said, give me 2 weeks and you'll see me complain with shit. Yeah, man, I don't doubt that at all, dude. My channel's a year and a half old. Is it a year and a half yet? Not quite a year and a half. Fighting Temptation, the welterweight class is heating up. Yes, sir, it is, man. But look, man, y'all gotta either go check out my man Marlo's Corner or go check out World Breaker Fighting, who's on right now. And you know, let's roll. But with that, man, I gotta tell you, I appreciate you guys coming, man. Much love in the super chat and all that stuff, man. Thank you for supporting the cause. Oh, hold on, CJ Fanon. Fred shouted you out today. Said Bud needs someone like you on his team. Hey, man, you know what? Compliments will get you everywhere, Fred. Fred, compliments will get you everywhere. Much respect to Barbershop Conversations. He out there doing his thing. Frank Sparty said, you drop real knowledge every time you stream, Fanon. I tune in every time to pick something up. I appreciate that, man. Well, look, y'all, thanks for coming, man. Subscribe to Barbershop Conversations. Go find an LDBC channel to subscribe to, man. Subscribe to McGregor Boxing. Subscribe to my man Marlo's Corner. Subscribe to my man KQKC Boxing. All of that, man. Definitely, Marlo, man. I'm more than likely going to check you out after this and see if I can do some trivia with you, man. And with that, oh, yeah, and subscribe to What's Blazing in Sports, man. Definitely subscribe to What's Blazing in Sports. He got a nice live stream too, man. Definitely does. So help the channels grow, man. Help the community grow. And with that, I am out. Peace.